It's time to reveal my one-letter word or word of the year. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Priya here, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back. And if this is the first time you're stopping by, thank you so much. And I hope you like today's video. If you've been watching me for some time, you know how I had talked about how I had planned on using this for my winter journal. And during the busy holiday season, the package that contained this book decided to take a detour all the way to the States and then get back to me. And I'm glad it is finally here. So if you missed that video, I will have it up here with adorable winter vibes from Plani Thing. And I made a Dutch door kind of journal, which I absolutely love. Now that we are well into January, it's time to reveal my word of the year or one-letter word. I believe it was started by Ali Edwards, if I remember correctly. That's, if you don't know what the one-letter word or word of the year would mean, it just means that you pick a word to focus on for the year, and it really helps you refocus in stages where you are getting lost or you're getting drawn to something else other than what you had planned on doing. This one-letter word is for that. So that being said, let me show you my process and how I do it. Yeah, so before I do that, this is the third year I will be having a word or one-letter word. So this was 2022. I went with prioritize. So this was, I made this nothing too fancy. I just made my word and I just printed it on vellum. So that was 2022. And I went a bit more fancier for 2023, which was accept. So now I wrote down how it means to me, how it is relevant for me. I have to admit that I did not go and revisit it, and it was just there. And I knew that is a word. So every time I was feeling a bit lost or deviating from my word, it did ground me, I must say. So continuing with that, this time it is slightly different because I did it slightly differently. And this was just, I wrote down the things I was working on or what was happening in my life, then looking at the whole picture, and then trying to see what I will need to work on or what I should do moving forward. So this time I decided to do it slightly differently that way. So if you remember, I'll just fold this part so that it is hidden until I'm ready to reveal it. If you remember, this was part of the Moxie Life goal setting system, and this was one of the free printables, and I just filled it out with you. I will link the video here if you haven't that one out. That's a good place to start, and it gives you something to work towards. So I had filled this out because a lot of people were asking me. I talked you through this and filled it up with you. So that's where I thought I would show you this and then go from there. So this is my priorities, and I also had a list of other things. I listed my annual goals and broke them down into further more monthly goals and then more actionable steps. And then I arrived at, drum roll please. So the three words I had chosen, I'm originally from India, so one of the ancient languages that is still prevalent is Sanskrit, and I decided to go back to my roots. So I just wanted something, whenever I write something faith related, Sanskrit is the language I go back to. So yeah, that's just one of the languages I know. So these were the three words I had shortlisted, I must say. UTSMAYA means to bloom. And these two were the Sanskrit words, and this obviously is English. So intentional. I started with the intentional, so that's why I have it right in the middle. And then I moved to Pragati, means progress, improvement, all of that. And then I decided to, can you guess what word I'm going with? And it does encompass slightly more than this, because as I started writing my annual goals and the monthly goals and breaking it down in further, I thought that the intentional was a word which evolved out of this. But any guesses? Please let me know in the comments. If you guessed it before I revealed it, please let me know in the comments. I would like to hear, or what your guesses were. I would like to hear all about it, the final list, and you can watch me get the page ready. So to get the page ready, I have Planeting Fun Alphabet. So this was again a recent release, and so many fun alphabets I can pull from. So many different fonts I can use here. And I also have one of the dot grid pages. And I will also bring in this scrapbook paper. This was, I believe, part of a bigger pack from Joanne. I don't remember the exact name. Also use these ones, the Girl Boss Anna. These were the tapes, so it does have a bit of a shimmer. And for the washi tapes, these are the ones I have pulled out. And I also have these sticker books, which are all from Planything. And these are two boxes I can use, and if at all I need some decorative elements, I can pull from any of these. Unfortunately, these ones are sold out, but these two are still available. So please feel free to go shop for these if you'd like any of these. So the current ones, the latest ones, especially Planything, includes quotes, bullet points, boxes, everything in perfect color coordination, so that it gets easier to work with stickers and sticker books. You just grab one book and you will be good to go. I'll show you the example. So this is the Winter Vibes, which was again one of the latest ones. I believe it was a couple of months old, but yeah. So you have the bullet points, and you have the shapes, and you have decorative, and then you have the quotes, more decorative. So each collection will have its own functional pages. So it is one good book and you're ready to finish a spread. So let me just start tearing from here. So nothing too fancy, just, yeah. So I'll just use so let me just use the Tombow dot adhesives to glue this down. So I'm using the crystals and florals. I'm not sure if this is still in stock, but I'm using this anyway, because if you know me, you know I love birds. So this page, I'm bringing in all the elements that I really love. So this is just, I'm just pretending as if this is just there. I'll just cut off that white edge here. Yeah, let me just use this cluster here. Yeah, it's just like so. Just adding some more of the decorative elements here. So now that the top part is also decorated, UTSMAYA, did you guess it right? Just trying to make sure the spacing is right. Yeah, so UTSMAYA. So I will have a couple of boxes out to say the meaning and what it would mean for me. Yeah, I'll just bring in some color here. So I'm bringing in this lavender color. Yeah, I'm all out of lavenders here, as you can see. So I'm going to the next shape, which would be, if I can find it, I've used, as you can see, I've used this quite well. So I'm just having that here for the meaning. Let me also just open this one, this tape from Girl Boss Anna. I don't know if she still sells them, because she was off to school again, thinking of discontinuing the shop, or I don't know, there was some update. So I will link the product below. So this is the tape, and this can actually go right there, and I will have my emoji. So I'll just come in with my Sharpie SGL and 0.7 and write, which means bloom. Yeah, let me just put on some washi tapes now before I put in some functional boxes. So just going with a very simple theme, as in just going with some layered washi. Some layered washi effect. If I can actually have it ripped a bit more organically, yeah, that's better. So that's the washi layering happening, and on this side I might come in and, yeah, those were the two washi tapes I used. The washi tapes are all from Planything, and she has cute grid and plaid washi tapes to go for every occasion. So let me just see if I have bigger lavender boxes. So now that we are done placing the boxes for everything we have to write, I think we have some more room here. So I think I will come in and add another bunch here, just like so. Cut that so that it can sit snug against that washi tape. And yeah, I will also have small circles for the headers here. Once I choose this word, I will also have these words in mind. So I will try and include all three words in this current year. So just because I choose this word does not mean the other words are irrelevant or it's not something I would like to focus anymore, but that's not the case. So I will bring in all three, and I will have all of these filled out. I will do that off camera. I hope you liked today's video and the ideas I gave you here on how to arrive at your word of the year, and also how you can have a page to put everything down for you to focus on the word and not get lost when things get thrown at you throughout the year. Just a fun page to include in your planner so that it will look pretty, and at the same time it will also mean something to you. And just let's quickly do a recap of all the stickers that we used today. Put down the decorative elements from the crystals and florals, which these are all from Planything. And the crystals and florals, I believe it is currently sold out. I'm sorry, but She does have a new release that just happened a few days ago. The name of the book is Botanical Fusion, and it's a whole bunch of adorable florals in perfect for the spring. Please check out all the sticker books in her shop while you're there. She has amazing stickers, and she has a release every month, almost every month. So you will never be disappointed. This was the crystals and florals along with the fun alphabet, which is a thick 60-page book with lots and lots of fonts to work with. As you saw, I just used one of these fonts, and it was this one in all caps, big letters. So these were one of my favorites from this year, from the book, I mean. So this is a fun alphabets. This is still available along with these ones, which again are so functional, and they just bring in such a lot of color just with these boxes. This is pretty page to keep you on track. And I also use these washi tapes, which are also from Planything. And you can use my discount code Priya10 if you decide to pick up any of these or any of the other ones that she has in stock. And I would really appreciate your support. I hope you do, because she always comes out with the cutest things. And I also use this tape. I will try and link the product below. This is from Girl Boss Anna. This was part of this Trick or Treat collection. And I hope you liked today's video. If you did, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss any of the content. I do have a functional series with the Moxie Life Goal Setting System that I used to arrive at my word of the year. And this was the intentions page I filled out. I do have it filled out on a printable. That's why I have filled it out in the book now, but this was the free printable, and this was something I had worked on in one of the videos. So I will have that linked. All the information will be in the description below. Come hang out with me on Instagram, where I share spreads even if they don't get YouTube videos. And also please feel free to share this video with anybody who you might think will benefit from it. And I'm sure they'll be happy, and so will you be, by helping them out focus themselves for the year. Thank you so much once again, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.